Welcome back to another episode. In this session, we'll explore the different cloud computing models. The model includes public cloud, the most common one, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and there is one more, that is community cloud. All the cloud models offer different kind of benefits. We will discuss that. And understanding of the key features, right? We'll go through all of it. So let's start with the first one, that is public cloud. So let's start with the public cloud. In this model, services and resources are provided over the internet by a third-party provider or providers. These resources can include storage, compute power or computing power, and applications. And these are shared across multiple customers. Means these services are for everyone. You just take a chunk out of it. You rent it. Key benefits. Well, the first one is cost effectiveness or efficiency. When a lot of people are using one resource, yes, the overall share of the cost will go down, right? So the public cloud is often the most cost-effective option then, as you don't need to invest in a physical hardware or worry about maintenance cost. You only pay for the part of resource you use. The next is scalability. Public cloud environments are highly scalable, which means you can easily adjust the resources or amount of resources you need based on the demand, whether your business is growing or facing a seasonal dip. The public cloud can scale up or down, or scale out or scale in as necessary. The next one is, well, flexibility. Public cloud services offer great flexibility compared to others, allowing you to choose from a wide variety of resources and services with minimal upfront investment. Sometimes you do have to invest if you want great discounts, right? If you want a contract for 1 year, 2 years. But overall, it's a very minimal upfront cost. You also have the freedom to customize the environment according to your needs. The next one is accessibility. Public cloud services can be accessed over anywhere in the world, as long as you have a reliable internet connection. This makes it ideal choice for businesses with remote workers or global presence. Now, no maintenance overhead. Well, someone else is taking care of it, right? So since the third-party provider is responsible for maintenance or maintaining the infrastructure, you or the organization don't have to worry about hardware, software updates, or system repairs. The provider will just take care of it. You just have to pay the rent, small price for usage. Now, some of the most well-known public cloud providers include Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, AWS, and GCP, Google Cloud Platform. These giant companies dominate the cloud computing space. I will say that these three are the most important one in the world. They have kind of a grip over the cloud computing domain. They provide vast amount of resources and flexible cloud environments for businesses of all sizes. So that was your public cloud. The next one is private cloud. We have a private cloud used everywhere. Like there are so many providers who actually provide private isolated environment. But unlike the public cloud, the private cloud is a cloud computing environment that is dedicated to a single organization Yes, still, a lot of people can still use it, but it is dedicated for an organization, not for public use. It can be either be hosted on premises by the same organization. Like if they have money, they can create their own cloud infrastructure in the headquarters, and every employee of that organization can use it worldwide. Overall, it is still a private cloud. Plus, it can also be provided by a third party. Even Azure do also provide private cloud infrastructures for special use case. Now, what are the benefits of private cloud? Well, it's in the word private. The first one is enhanced security and privacy. So, since the cloud is dedicated to just a single organization, private cloud offers a higher level of security and privacy. This is ideal for businesses that handle sensitive data or operates in highly regulated industries, such as US government or secret agencies. The next one is greater control and customization. Well, this is your own property, so do whatever you want with it. With a private cloud, the organization or you have more control over your infrastructure. You can configure the environment to meet your exact requirements and customize it based on the specific need of the organization. Better or tight compliance. Many industries are subject to strict regulations regarding data security and privacy. A private cloud makes it easier for those organizations to comply with these regulations, as they have full control over their data and also the mechanism which will host or process that data. Optimized performance. In a private cloud, resources are dedicated to your organization only, ensuring that the performance is optimized for your specific workload and applications. Some common use cases of private cloud. Well, regulated industries, healthcare, finance. I missed the US government. I don't want to write it there, but they also need kind of a private cloud infrastructure. Well, let's talk about this. Industries like healthcare departments or finance departments, where data security and compliance are super critical. Large enterprises with specific performance or security needs, they can use it too. Now, application requirements are requiring high performance and security. Well, before we go to hybrid, let me just tell you one more thing. What do you mean by this line? Well, application requiring higher performance and security, such as critical business application, especially for financial institutes, where even a millisecond of delay can result in $1 million loss, right? Stock markets, think about that. They cannot take risk of using a shared ecosystem, such as public cloud. They want best of the best. Well, they also go with private cloud. The next one is hybrid, best of both worlds, or in some cases, we also say, hey, it's just a compromise of both sides. So no matter how you take it, it's still a hybrid cloud infrastructure. Well, formally, hybrid cloud is a combination of public and private clouds. This model allows data and application to be shared between two environments, providing a greater flexibility and optimization for businesses. That is why sometimes we say best of both worlds. Some key benefits of hybrid cloud. Again, flexibility and scalability is there. So the hybrid cloud allows organizations to choose where to run their workloads, either on the public cloud section or the private cloud side. So based on the nature of the data and application, this flexibility helps the business to adapt to the changing demands and optimize their resources and security. The next one is optimization of resource usage. By balancing the workload across both public and private cloud side, businesses can ensure that they are using resources the most effective way possible. Sensitive or mission-critical data can be kept on the private cloud side, while less sensitive workload can be ran on the public cloud side. Improved DR, improved disaster recovery. The hybrid cloud offers an effective DR solution by allowing the data and applications to be backed up and replicated in both environments. In case of a failure, businesses can just quickly fail over or switch to other side. So that helps in fault tolerance and DR. Better control over sensitive data. This is kind of repetition. We already discussed this. Organization can keep sensitive data in the private cloud side for additional security while running non-sensitive workload in the public cloud side. So it gives a sweet balance of security and cost effectiveness, or you can say efficiency. Some common uses or use cases of hybrid cloud. Well, migrating workloads between clouds. Businesses that want the flexibility to move workloads between public and private cloud based on changing needs, they can just migrate their data back and forth, as many times they want. Yes, it sounds complex, but for a business who got this properly set up, they can have a very nice balance between cost and security. DR and business continuity. Ensuring business continuity by replicating critical data and application across both environments, remember? Balancing security and cost effectiveness. So, again, it's a repetition so that it goes in your head. That hybrid model gives you the best balance between good security and good cost savings. So I hope now you know that hybrid cloud is quite a famous model. The last one is community model. Well, so let's discuss the community model, cloud. This model is very much similar to a private cloud, but it is shared by several organizations. Please pay attention. Community cloud model is very much similar to private cloud, but instead of just one organization sharing the resources, there are multiple organizations. So think of a collaboration between two businesses, let's say Toyota and Honda, two separate businesses. They are working together on just one platform, which is a cloud platform, and they agreed to use it. So for Toyota and for Honda, this feels like a private cloud. But if you see the big picture, it behaves like a community cloud, where two or more organizations come together. Now, this gives a balance between security and compliance again. The infrastructure is typically managed by third-party providers, and the organizations share resources by themselves. So Honda and Toyota, in this example, will pay someone else to manage their own community cloud. The key benefits of community cloud. Again, cost sharing among organizations. Since multiple organizations share the infrastructure, they can split the cost, making it more affordable option than a private cloud. Enhanced security and privacy. Like the private cloud, community cloud can provide enhanced security, but they are also designed to meet the specific security need of all the organization involved. Collaborative environment. Well, community cloud foster collaboration between organizations that share similar concerns or goals or vision. This could be beneficial in sections or sectors like government, research, or healthcare, where collaboration is a key. So think about multiple secret services of US government. They might have a community cloud they all use, or maybe the police. In the movies you have seen that police, FBI, Interpol, like all of them can extract the information from a common database for the criminal. So they are using a very restrictive kind of a community cloud, but not for common user, only for those organizations who are actually a part of the alliance. Now, shared compliance requirements. Organization in similar industries, example, healthcare and government, may have shared compliance requirement or top secret levels. The community cloud makes it easier to meet these requirements as all organizations are sharing the similar standard. Some common use cases of community cloud. We discussed already, government and regulatory agencies that needs to meet a strict compliance standards. Healthcare and financial industries that needs to manage sensitive data while complying with industries or industrial regulations. Research institute and for education. The institutes who want to actually share critical research with other colleges or universities, but still want to keep it a top secret. Or maybe collaboration between Apple or Samsung, who are working together on a secret project. They can also use a community cloud. To sum up, cloud computing offers a variety of deployment models, each designed to meet a specific business need. Public cloud is cost-effective and highly scalable, ideal for businesses looking to minimize infrastructure cost. Well, private cloud provides enhanced security and customization, perfect for organizations with specific performance and regulatory requirements. Hybrid cloud combines the best of both worlds, offering flexibility and scalability and better DR, disaster recovery. And community cloud is ideal for organizations with common concerns, allowing for the cost sharing and enhanced collaboration. Choosing the right deployment model depends on your organization's need, from security and compliance to flexibility and cost. Understanding these models will help you make an informed decision about your cloud strategy. Well, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next episode where we will explore more cloud services. See you there.